And welcome back to another episode of Insta with your boy Nejay and Kiyan. How you doing, Kiyan?
It's Christmas.
No, it's not.
Yes, entire December is Christmas.
You mean after my birthday?
Yes, after your birthday, it's Christmas.
So, as you heard, we got two guests here today. We got Tina and we got Kat today. How you guys doing? Good? Good?
I just got my tattoo.
Yeah.
How is it?
It's really good, just my hip's burning.
And what did you get tattooed?
Well, in English, it says, it's from the movie Mulan. It says, the flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all.
And what does it look like in Chinese? Mandarin. Fuck. Now I feel racist. Oh, wow.
I don't know how to describe the characters to you, but...
They look dope, though.
They look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just here.
Upside down. Just fucking...
Chilling.
Hopefully it doesn't burn when you take the sticker off. Every time I've had to take my sticker off, it hurts like a bitch.
Oh, really?
No, it's not that bad.
For me, at least, it hurt like a bitch. I don't know about you guys.
No.
But yours are bigger, though.
That's true.
Mine's have been, like, this is only 7 inches. These two were smaller, so it didn't hurt that bad.
7 inches? That's a pretty big size. I would say that's more than anybody needs, really.
Way too big.
No. Honestly, I'd be happy with, like, 4. That's big.
Some would say 2 is enough, okay?
Tattoo I'm getting next week, or this weekend's not even going to be that big. It's probably going to be a 3x3, and I think that's plenty big.
It's plenty.
What are you getting done this weekend?
Just an X on my arm and then redoing the...
Oh, like Twitter?
No, not
Like
that.
Twitter. Oh, like, everyone's going to be like, whoa, we got the Twitter logo.
No, there's
Someone loves Elon. You would get that. You would get that.
No, I'm getting it.
He smacks the spot.
Where are you going to put it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I know where I put mine.
Right on the booty hole.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And
And an arrow pointing at my dick. Anyway,
Oh.
like an Avatar arrow, except just like...
Oh.
Instead of like coming off my head, it's just
Oh
going
my
down
God.
my chest, pointing down.
Time to do some blood bending.
Yo, that's actually, when you really think about it, like, how many rounds could you do with blood bending?
No, forever, but like
Yeah.
you'll die probably.
Yeah, probably.
You'll
Which is
die
why
at some point.
Aang canonically died at like 40 something. Like he had 3 kids.
Yeah.
So you know she was just
She was rapid firing.
fucking blood bending his shit back. I need a break. No, you don't. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna get an X because it's from an anime that I really like. One Piece, for you cultured individuals. For those that don't know, go read it. It's good. I promise. We have an English teacher here. She says it's good.
Yes.
Yeah, see? She approves it.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Anyway, and then I'm getting the rest of my arm redone because apparently I'm too dark to have good shading on my shit. So I'm just going to get it reshaded because the shit looks real light right now and I don't like it.
It does, yeah.
It does, right?
Does it?
Look at that. Look at it. Barely visible.
It faded a lot.
Yeah, it faded a ton. So, like... Well, I mean, here's the thing. It hasn't changed from when I've taken it off. So it was always like that. So I just want to get it fucking redone. So...
It might have been just the ink that he
Maybe, but... Because this side is kind of dark.
But it's the same guy doing it.
Same guy doing it. So I'm just like, bro, just
And really,
stab me harder.
But take into consideration, like, that's the other side of your arm, too.
That's true, but he had me in a whole different position.
Yeah.
Man had me flipped over like a pretzel.
no,
Also,
Well,
that's
yeah.
more tan.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, where your arm is, naturally, the course of the day, like, this side's gonna get more UV.
That makes sense. You're right.
Right?
But like even after I got my tattoo,
Than you get tattoos.
I know
More visible.
exactly. And like my thing is like when I got my tattoos done, I made sure to wear long sleeves. There was no UV radiation in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So like even when I got most of my tattoo done, it was in winter.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. It's
No,
weird.
but it has nothing to do with that. It's mostly just like the ink. It's like they're not sticking.
Anyway,
hard
I'm
enough.
gonna ink this motherfucker harder, and then hopefully it looks nice and crisp when I come out, and I look beautiful for the summer, and bada boom, bada bing, and yeah. So hit me with that first story. What we got?
All right. Fiance, 29 female, cheated on her bachelorette party. I, 32 male, am struggling to decide the next steps. I'm sorry if this is just a bunch of rambling. I just need a place to write down everything that has happened and hopefully get some advice on what to do next. My fiance and I have been together for about 7 years now. We're supposed to get married next month. Before all of this happened, we had no issues with cheating or any big fights. This is the first time anything like this has happened between us. About 2 weeks ago, my fiance approached me and asked me if I would be open to us having a bachelor's and bachelorette party. This was something that made me really uncomfortable. Personally, I believe that these kinds of parties only serve to encourage infidelity before a couple gets married, and that they aren't something I'd be interested in. I expressed that to my fiance, but she told me that if we did have them, they'd just be friends hanging out with us celebrating our future wedding, and that we wouldn't have the stereotypical last night of freedom kind of party.
I mean, isn't that what a bachelor or a bachelorette party
That's
is?
the
You
whole
just
point.
get jiggy with your boys
But
and or girls.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what she was saying, that like it doesn't have to be like that. Like obviously,
Like, he's saying that basically it's an excuse for everybody to just get fucking, like, strippers and shit, like,
Yeah.
and do whatever.
Oh.
But she's saying, like, no, it's just gonna be, like, our
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah,
Like
just
girls' night,
yeah,
boys' night,
Yeah,
that's it.
literally,
Yeah.
it's just
I
another.
mean, it can be whatever you want. it to
Exactly.
be.
Yeah.
It could be
Yeah.
a trip. It could be like
But
the
if
wedding
you
that
come
we
to
did.
an agreement.
Yeah.
which is fair.
Yeah, no, but the wedding that we did, like literally this weekend, the guy was telling us about his bachelor party, and he was like, "Yeah, we just went out with the boys, had drinks, had
Yeah.
dinner back at my place, then we played like video games until the night, and that was our
Shit.
bachelor party." I'm like, "Yeah, that's not
That's
fucking
what I
dope.
would do.
Oh, that sounds dope as shit." So yeah, okay, go on.
But yeah, that was the alleged thing, right?
So she was just like, "Yo, it's just gonna be me and the girlies,
Mm.
me and the girlies, and some fat cocks." I mean, what?
Oh. You're getting ahead of yourself.
Someone
getting
was
some
getting
head
some
of
head.
Uh-huh. After talking for a bit and establishing some boundaries, we agreed to have the parties on the same day, which happened to be this past Wednesday.
That's
And
weird fucking yeah. What
Yeah,
the
in the
fuck?
middle of the week.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Let's get down!
On a Wednesday.
when Wednesday came around, my friends came over to our place for a game of D&D that was supposed to be themed around my character getting married.
Oh, this guy's cool.
This
Oh,
guy's cool.
This guy's cool.
This
as
guy
fuck.
fucks.
Oh yeah, this guy fucks. Not his wife, but this guy fucks. Sorry, his fiance. This guy fucks
yeah.
though.
Well, my fiance went out with her friends for a pub crawl.
Oh no, 6 3/4 inches minimum. Minimum.
Wow.
Very specific, I know.
For the guy?
For the guy.
Playing D&D?
Yeah, yeah. Instant big dick energy. Guy knows how to do math,
Mm-hmm.
knows how to strategize, great storyteller. Definitely not trying to boost my own ego. That's not what this is. That's not what I'm about. Mm-mm.
I was having fun with my friends until about roughly 3 hours into our game when one of my fiance's and I's mutual friends texted me and told me that we needed to talk. Obviously, I immediately became concerned and asked her what was going on, but she said that she didn't feel comfortable discussing over text and that she'd rather speak in person. This really messed me up, and for the next hour I couldn't really focus on anything else because I kept wondering what could possibly be so important that she wanted to come over and talk to me. By the time she arrived, my friends and I had already wrapped things up, so I was just waiting for her to come. She came in and asked for us to sit down and talk, which is when she revealed to me that my fiancé used the party as an opportunity to cheat on me. I immediately felt like Mike Tyson had punched me in the chest.
Damn, nice.
This was exactly what I was afraid of when my fiancé first approached me about having these parties.
And that one.
And she assured me that it was the furthest thing from her mind. Until then, I had no reason not to trust her, so I believed her. I felt so stupid for not seeing this coming. I asked my friend if she was sure of what happened. She showed me a video of my fiancé kissing some guy at the bar. Apparently this
Not
video...
a guy at the bar.
Apparently this video was shared in a group chat that my fiancé and her friends were on to plan the party. I just don't know how I didn't break down crying when I was showed the video. I felt like I was going to throw up. There was the woman that I was supposed to spend the rest of my life with, kissing another man, while her friends cheered her on. This next part is my friend's recollection of the events that led up to the cheating, so I don't have a whole lot of details. Apparently my fiance's maid of honor spent the entire night complaining that I wouldn't let them have a traditional bachelorette party, and that I was too controlling and jealous. My fiancé didn't push back on any of it and just kept drinking and having her fun. At some point, some of the women noticed that she had been getting attention from some of the men, which is when the MOH started. Oh, the maid of honor
yeah.
started to encourage her to flirt. My fiancé gave some weak resistance, but eventually she gave in and approached one of the guys at the bar. This is the point where our mutual friend became uncomfortable and left the party early, but she was still in the group chat where the video was shared. I thanked my friend for telling me what happened and asked her to forward me the evidence, along with everything else that might end up being shared with her. After she left was when I finally broke down crying. I then texted my fiancée, telling her that I knew the wedding was off. Just a few minutes later, my phone was flooded with text messages from her and her friends. They even tried adding me to the group chat where they shared the video of her kissing the other man. She got home about 30 minutes later. She was crying when she came in and begged me not to call off the wedding. She was telling me that she was drunk and that she didn't know what came over her. She claimed...
It's called alcohol.
It's called alcohol.
It's
Seriously.
called alcohol.
She claimed that she didn't do anything other than kissing and that she loved me. I stayed silent through all of her crying, which I think only made her more desperate. She kept saying how sorry she was, how it would never happen again, and how she would cut off all the friends that were at her party. Right? I told her that I didn't
I was like, are those not all her bridesmaids, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I should really gonna cut them all off.
No.
I told her that I didn't want to talk about what happened, and that the wedding was still off.
Ooh.
I also told her that she could call her friends over and have the traditional party she obviously wanted so much because I was leaving. This made her even more desperate, and I kid you not, made her try to block the door to prevent me from leaving.
Ooh.
I just stayed silent while packing my bag, then called my sister over and asked her if I could stay with her for a couple of days. I have now been at my sister's house for the last few days, calling friends and family to tell them that the wedding is off.
Ooh.
I haven't told anyone other than my sister the reason. I just feel so humiliated. My now ex has been calling and texting me every day for the past 2 days. My sister has been offering me support, but I just don't know what to do next. I feel so lost. Despite everything that happened, I still love her. Should I hear my fiancé out? Should I tell people the reason the wedding is off? Is there any hope for recollection?
I don't know.
Reconciliation.
I feel like when initially, I don't know, I automatically thought when you said like she cheated or whatever, I thought she had sex with somebody else.
Well, it could have still happened. That's because she just left when the kissing just happened.
Yeah.
That's all they recorded, and something else might have happened afterwards.
But they're saying she claims that, you know, nothing else happened besides the kissing.
But even if, is that still okay?
Yeah, that's the question, right?
Yeah.
And like, why? Okay, so when, who was it? The mutual friend was like, oh, you know, this happened or whatever, and she left or whatever. I got confused. Who was keeping them from having like a normal bachelorette?
The husband wanted.
Oh.
He was
But,
like,
like,
no,
what
I'm not
was-
cool with that regular shit.
What did she want originally, though? Like, the original idea for the Bachelorette party. What did she want?
Just well, no, she wanted to do this.
This
She
is what
wanted
she
it?
wanted.
This is what she wanted.
Oh, so she
But-
did. Okay.
but he was
then-
like, nah, I'm not cool with that.
Because basically all this shit leads to
yeah.
this.
Oh, okay.
But then,
Sorry.
was it the mutual friend or whoever that said, what did she say? That it was the party, the bachelorette party was an excuse for her to cheat. So, like, did she
yeah.
intentionally, like, want to go make out with these other people or this other
Or
guy?
did she get drunk as fuck and
And
then do
then,
it?
obviously, nobody
Yeah,
can
but like,
think straight when they're drunk. That drunk.
Well, the
I
maid
don't
of
know, I've
honor
been
was.
pretty blackout before, and it's not like
Yeah.
I'm making out with other people.
Well, it was like she got drunk. The maid of honor and some of the other bridesmaids were like constantly pushing her, like, "Yo, do it." So it's like partially
Yeah.
like her being shit faced, partially like peer pressure.
Yeah, okay.
No, like, but I guess my question is, because then, whoever the friend
How
was,
dare you.
was like, she wanted the bachelorette party so that she could cheat. So did she have, like, what is it, premeditated, like, intention?
Yeah.
Was this first degree or second degree?
Yeah.
First degree or second degree cheating, like...
Low key, yeah. This
'Cause-
is like what you wanted in a way, is what I feel like at least.
Yeah, because, like, the way she worded it, or the way she was wording it to her friends from what she was saying when she was getting plastered was just like, oh, I can't believe my man wouldn't let me fucking have a bachelorette party where I
Yeah.
get loose and shit. And it's just like,
And they were like, you know what? No.
no.
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty like fucked up, even just to want like that kind
Yeah,
of.
no, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying,
in the first
right?
place. Like, why do you want that?
Well,
It's-
like, I think everybody should be able to, like, want what they want.
Yeah, but, like, I think it's just those two people didn't want the same thing.
Exactly.
So why are you getting
And
married?
he set boundaries before.
Yeah, no, he set boundaries
Yeah.
beforehand. And if you're not following within those boundaries, then
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing, dog?
Yeah.
Like,
You can't
Yeah.
blame him for leaving.
yeah, because if this was an open relationship where it's just like, yeah, you do you, I do me, like we're both chilling, different story completely, right? But he set very strict boundaries of, I don't want you to do A, B, and C.
He already, like, literally from the get-go was, like, really, really reluctant and, like...
Yeah!
hesitant.
He was already like, babe, I just want to play D&D with the boys. I just want to roll D20s with the boys. And fucking, she was just like, well, I'm going to get litty with the girls. And he was just like, I don't want you to do that because you're probably going to start sucking dick.
Well, no, he was like, no, you can do that. It's fine. Just don't, like, get a stripper or whatever.
Oh.
The stereotypical thing that you would do.
But that's the thing. But if you got a fucking stripper, like, doesn't necessarily mean you have to have sex with it.
No, but I feel like
I said, it's that thing.
It is only an it if it's a midget stripper. Otherwise,
what?
My lawyers have told me that was just a joke. Please don't cancel me. I know I'm probably already canceled for multiple. I was joking. I was a joke. I'm sorry. I take it back immediately.
Good.
Midget stripper lives matter. Anyway.
Sex work matters.
Absolutely. No question about that. That was never in doubt. But midgets are funny sometimes. A lot of the times. I take that back too. Anyway.
Are you done now?
Yes.
Yeah. You got it all out of your system there, buddy.
Yeah. I think I'm done with the midget strippers. Never again. Charge the same amount for half the size. Anyway.
Oh my god. Brother.
Woo! 50% off. Anyway. Yeah, but I think the thing with hiring a stripper is that you're usually drinking on top of the stripper. So then, again, similar things happen.
And touching.
Where it's just like, oh my god, this stripper is touching all of my body parts while I'm also very intoxicated. Come here, boy.
This also goes back to, like, what you would consider, like, cheating. Because some people are just like, oh, if you, like, hold hands with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone has different boundaries.
No, that's what
right?
he's saying.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying.
So right.
So, like, that idea, because that's what I asked initially when it said, like, she's cheating. I don't know, I just assumed she had sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
Right?
Because usually you would think the worst case scenario.
Yeah. So at what point, okay, if she just kissed him...
Well, I think for him it's very obvious. The kissing itself was just... He was already like, I can't believe I did not break down in that moment alone.
Yeah. But, like, what would he have felt like if, let's say, maybe she didn't kiss him, but, like, they were just flirting and, like, I don't know.
I think he would be irritated.
Yeah?
I think he'd be irritated, but he wouldn't call off the wedding. He'd just be mad about it. Because it sounds like, to me, based off of what I'm reading in the story, it's very physical stuff that he gets...
where he draws the line.
Right?
So physical intimacy.
So I think the flirting would have been irritating, but not completely over the line. Oh. But the kissing would have been over the line.
Okay, which obviously...
Which obviously it was.
Yeah. Physical intimacy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now, do you think that he should reconcile, talk to her, and try to fix this and put it, you know, like, I don't know.
Because keep in mind, they've been together for 7 years.
Yes.
And this is apparently the first
time that's ever happened.
He hasn't mentioned anything else happened.
Now, hear me out. Can he overcome that shit?
I don't think he can.
Like, definitely some couples therapy, some talking, some setting new boundaries, but can he, at, like, a certain point... You stop being a partner and start becoming like a fucking prison warden.
I mean, the last thing he said was, despite all this, he still loves her. Yeah.
Then I would say, set some boundaries, get some therapy. But like, I think
what I'm thinking
the trust is definitely broken.
Yeah. I think that there's like an underlying like lack of trust in the first place, because why didn't you just let her have a party she wanted in the first place?
True.
Trust.
Yeah.
Trust. I'm gonna. You said that one, and I was thinking the other hand of it, the trust issue. But let's say 7 years they've been together, and she really, really badly wanted to have this thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's something else going, like, whether her sexual needs haven't been met. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking it's more like she wants one last opportunity.
No. It can't be sexual because he plays D&D, and as we all mentioned, if he plays D&D, the sex is bomb.
Masterful.
Sex game is bomb if he plays D&D. That is just... I've never met a D&D player who is bad at sex. Never in my life.
I'm just imagining, like, roll for eating her up. Oh, I'm so sorry, babe. Not one. That's it.
with that same noise.
Like an ice cream.
Still better than what most men do.
Oh no.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh my god.
But yes, no, never met a D&D player that can't fuck, so it's definitely not sexual needs. That's
But
for sure.
should he at least hear her out?
If he feels that emotionally like still in love with her, he can hear her out.
Mhm.
Whether or not like what happens after he hears her out, that's up to him. But I think if he feels that deep about it and he's just like, yo, like this was a break of my trust, but I still love her.
Mm-hmm.
I still want her to be my partner. I still want to go through with this wedding.
Can still overcome all this.
Yeah, but like that's gonna take time to recover that trust and recover
Mhm.
that what's it called?
I think you said it. Trust.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yep, that's it. That's the word I was
Trust,
looking for.
vulnerability.
Yeah, like, well, to be vulnerable around her, I don't think that's gonna happen for a hot minute.
Yeah,
if at all. We'll see. But yeah,
Well,
no.
he tried.
Oh, he tried.
Well, every time he like tries to kiss her from now on, he's just gonna get back to
Either way,
that.
I don't think they should get
PTSD.
Yeah.
Like, if they want to get back together and like date for a while and like see
Yeah,
where
I don't
that
think they
goes
should be
and
getting-
see what the dynamic
Yeah,
is.
they-
Cool, but like
Put off the marriage for sure.
Yeah.
I would definitely put
That
off
sucks
the marriage.
too, because I think it was like a month away or something like that.
Too fucking bad.
And like you must have already planned everything. already.
Absolutely, you're losing your deposits for
Oh my
sure,
God.
for sure. That's a couple grand down the drain already.
That sucks.
Yes. But very necessary, I think. If they actually want to work on this relationship and keep it going,
Mhm.
that wedding needs to be put off.
Do you think stuff like that can happen?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like putting off the wedding, or
No. Like, rebuilding your trust, your relationship with a person.
It's not
Let's
common
say partner.
at all.
But it
At
is
all.
possible.
It is possible. It's not common at all.
Mhm.
Like,
Because you're gonna keep on. It's very highly likely that you're gonna guilt trip the other person.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
every time they break anything up, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, remember
What
the
the
time
fuck?
you fucking
Yeah.
cheated?
Yeah.
I think
Well-
there was whatever, one of those, like, life, like, quotes or some shit.
Mhm.
And it was, like, the example, the metaphor, the analogy of a broken mirror. Like,
Yeah.
a mirror is your trust. And if you break it, like, you can put all the pieces back together,
But it's not going to be the same thing.
you're still
Yeah.
going to see all the cracks,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It's forever going to be there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what I think when it comes to this case. I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
It will never be the same.
And also, Girlie's got to get rid of all of her friends except for that one homie.
Yeah,
Except
the
for
one
that
mutual
one.
friend.
She's the new
She's the
maid
real
of
one.
honor.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone else gone. Go make some new friends.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I honestly feel like you should just like let her do her thing for a while, like let her come to terms with whatever it is, do what she needs to do,
The bride?
and then you can reevaluate from there.
But
because-
I think that's the thing. As soon as you let her do what she wants to do, like, are you talking like take a break from the relationship type
Yeah.
thing? But if she does that, then she's probably in his head. She's probably just gonna sleep around with a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, but if she's gonna do that, then she's clearly not. Like,
Yeah, of
committed
course.
to
Yeah,
you,
no.
And then you have your answer pretty straight and clear.
That's true. You're right. You make a valid point there. Shit.
Now, what about telling others? Because he's only told his sister about what happened.
That's up to him. That's completely up to him.
I mean, if you actually want to like
Recover this
recover
relationship?
the relationship,
Yeah.
then I feel like
You
like,
shouldn't.
You shouldn't tell people, but also like. When I say you shouldn't tell people, maybe you shouldn't tell your mom. Maybe you shouldn't tell your dad. Like, talk to, like, your close friends and, like,
Your
confide in
sister,
people.
yeah.
Like, don't,
Yeah.
like, bottle it up, but also, like,
Now, what
obviously
if
something happened, you're going to explain something to people, but
Yeah.
you don't have to tell them the extent of the story.
What if now she's just twisting the story and she's saying her point of view and like,
Well, I mean, the sister knows.
yeah,
And the sister knows, and I'm assuming the
Well,
sister.
then,
will be
if
giving
that
shit.
happens, she's bitch ass and you
Well,
should just
yeah,
leave
no.
her.
If she twists the story to be something else, then okay, this relationship's done. Bye. Which she obviously doesn't want from the way she's acting, right? So it wouldn't benefit her in the slightest to kind of end that relationship by doing that.
But at the end of that story, he goes on to say that, like, yeah, even after all that, he still loves her.
yeah.
But you're not going to fall out of love like the second
yeah,
something
that's
happens.
true.
Like,
But then
7 years.
when she
Yeah.
was crying her eyeballs out and was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I was drunk." How much of that is actual, genuine,
True.
like, or just like, "Fuck, I fucked up," like,
And got
It's just
caught.
guilt. Yeah.
yeah.
that's why I'm saying just, like, give it some space.
Yeah.
and like really see what happens.
Mm-hmm. If she's
True
still
colours
like
will
willing
show.
to fight, she'll keep
Yeah.
on pursuing. If not,
Yeah.
then yeah, you're right. It's probably
Yeah.
the best course of action. Just let her be.
Because when people do things that like they actually like regret, like you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know by the person's actions. They're not going to start telling people, like, messed up stories and how, like, your opinion. You're going to keep it, like, to yourself, and you're really going to, like, have those moments and try to, like, have that, like, one-on-one therapy with your partner and try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just crying for the sake of feeling guilty.
Mhm.
If you're crying and, like, gaslighting your partner and literally just, like,
oh my god, I still
telling
love
other
you!
people, like,
Yeah.
messed up versions of the story, or even just telling other people the story, like, clearly you're not in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think if it were that case, or if that were the case, it's pretty much she's just crying because she got caught. Or, like, obviously backfired in her face.
Like, think about, like, this guy has only told his sister, right?
Yeah.
She has all of her friends that were at that bachelor party that she can talk to about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she goes and tells additional people, like, what is going through your head?
Yeah.
Like, why are you...
Spread it out. Well, I doubt she would
Yeah, but,
tell
like...
others.
But that's why I'm saying, like, this is, like, just, like, keep
keeping it down low.
keep an eye on what's happening.
Yeah.
And see
Yeah.
what the person does and how she reacts to the situation. And that'll tell you a lot about her.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yep, that's the best course
Well,
of action.
that's gonna be what's it called? That's that first story. We're gonna come back after this break, and I am going to tickle Kian's butthole, and we'll be right back.
No.
And we're back after tickling Kian's butthole multiple times. He liked it a lot. It was a great experience, and we're gonna go straight into our second story. I, 30F, am feeling salty about the recent orgasm math with my partner, 28M. Did I ask for too much?
Legal.
Yeah, that's legal. What do you think for this one? Is he gonna be the asshole? Is he not gonna be the asshole? Is she gonna be the asshole?
Sorry, can you say that again?
I was totally not paying attention.
I was paying attention to the age, sorry.
Yeah.
I, 30F, am feeling salty about the recent orgasm math with my partner. Did I ask for too much?
No.
So you're saying not the asshole?
Not the asshole.
How old is he?
He's 28.
She's
She's
30.
30. 2-year difference.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Yes or no for assholeness?
She's not coming enough.
Orgasm math. The numbers aren't matching.
Yeah, but in which direction?
I don't know. You don't know yet. This
Like,
is just
probably
this is
hers.
just the title. I just want to see.
Like
wait,
he
how
comes
about-
he comes more often than she does.
Or the other way. She comes way
But-
more than he does.
Why would she complain?
I don't know.
But then-
maybe she
well,
doesn't like coming that much. Maybe she feels inadequate as a partner to
Wait.
not get him off.
Oh.
But what's the question? Am I the asshole, the girl?
The girl. Is the girl the asshole?
Because
The orgasm
Someone's
math.
not coming.
Yeah, someone's the recent orgasm
never heard
math.
someone
She's feeling
call
salty
it
about it.
she's feeling salty, so I guess if she's saying she's feeling salty, that means that I would interpret that as she's not coming as much as he's coming to be salty about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
That's my interpretation of it.
All right. So what
But
is
is
your
she the
final
asshole
answer?
for that?
Is she the asshole? No.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah,
No?
that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
no.
Kat, what do you think? No, not the asshole. All right. So let's get into this. I, 30F, have been very happy with my current partner, 28M, for more than a year now. He has been more attentive than any other, in brackets, and not just in the bedroom, although it's the best sex of my life. We've moved in together 2.5 months ago. Oh, 2.5 months ago. So she wrote down 2.5. All my friends fully approve and can tell that I've been really happy. He's usually so considerate, and we've had a great base of mutual respect. But, and that but is in all capitals and bolded, the last 2 weeks have honestly left me feeling hurt, frustrated, and a little blindsided by the turn of events because we've never had any real issues. And this is a relationship that's been going on for a little over a year. So, the story that leads into my frustration. In the last 2 weeks, I came down with, fuck me in the ass, I can't pronounce that, mononucleosis?
Like, what now?
I thought it was literally fuck me in
Fuck
the
me in the ass.
No, I came down with mononucleosis. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh no, what a horrible disease.
Oh no, my anal cavity.
Not the fuck me in the ass.
Oh no,
How could this have happened to him?
No, some medical mononucleosis. Anyway,
Okay.
my adventure with it included 2 trips to my GP doctor. I don't know what a GP.
Pause.
What? Oh.
Mono. What?
MONONU.
Mononucle. Okay. here we go.
EOSIS.
Got it.
Okay, what is it?
Infectious mononucleosis is caused by the Epstein-Barr virus. It is
Epstein.
Oh, it's swollen tonsils.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that ironic?
Isn't that what you had?
Ironic. You should have known what it was.
You fucking had it. for context, wait, is it healed now or you still have it?
I had to finish my last 2 antibiotics.
So for context,
Wait, I need to finish this.
Tina fucking had this. Her tonsils were swollen like fucking shit.
Golf balls.
And she has fucking big tonsils, so she was like gasping for breath.
Don't cut them out.
Huh?
Don't cut them out.
No, I haven't. Look, if you look at them right now, this is them not swollen anymore. But this
I
is
thought you
just,
were gonna open your mouth and
I
just
am.
fucking show her.
I am.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a
It's just-
doctor.
It's
yeah.
just that these aren't swollen. These are like my normal tonsils.
They're not maximum strength.
And like a week before, when they looked at them, they were like fucking golf balls.
You could
Yeah,
feel
they're huge.
you could feel them under her
Yeah,
neck.
yeah.
Like you could feel the swelling.
They were massive.
They were big.
You
Big old
try and choke her and she's going, oh, what the fuck is that? It fucking chokes your hand. Chokes
It
your
is-
back.
It is a viral infection causing high temperature, sore throat, and swollen lymph glands. Infectious mononucleosis can be contagious if the infected person comes close or intimate contact with another person through saliva or sexual
Intimate
contact.
Mm.
I'm already healed. I already took my whatever medications from the
fucking
doctor.
nasty ass.
So,
Whose throat
pertinent
were
to
you
this
sucking?
story,
Yes.
It is in fact infectious.
Yes, it is in fact infectious.
Mm.
Through both intimate contact, I assume some sort of kissing.
Which is probably
Making out,
important to
like-
the
And
story.
also, deep throating some dick
Mhm.
on some tonsil action probably also does it.
So she had this.
Yes, she had what you
Yes.
had.
Yes.
I like how you pointed at yourself.
Yeah, right. She
She
had
had
this.
this.
I was like, I don't know if you were sucking
Me,
it off,
her,
but anyway,
same.
so
Maybe you can relate with her.
Yeah.
we'll see.
You
We'll
have a
see.
deeper understanding.
Yeah,
to
you
the
know
story
what?
now.
Maybe you
You're
can
more
relate to
connected.
it.
Is
All
it
right.
deeper?
It's deep.
Oh, it's deep.
deep.
I don't like how all of you are just laying on my bed, just fucking giving each other fuck me eyes. Is it deeper? Oh, it's deeper.
Oh, it's deeper. All right.
Anyway.
He's jealous.
Yeah, because there's not enough space on the bed
Please
for me,
join
bro.
us.
I'm so lonely.
You sit on that chair.
Anyway, back to the story. Fuck, hold on, my vision was blurring.
Oh.
There we go.
The
The mononucleosis is kicking in.
What? Anyway, so 2 trips from her GP doctor. One during which the doc looked at me and said, "Your tonsils look terrible," and then in all caps, terrible. I was out of work for 8 days, had a trip to the ER, and I even had to cancel travel plans for a family member's funeral. Damn, I shouldn't laugh. Because I couldn't recover in time, which was super disappointing. My throat was nearly swollen shut for several days. I was eating fuck me, I can't say medical terms. Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god, he was ibuprofen. I thought you were gonna say ice cream.
This is what happens to Elijah when he's a lack of love.
Yeah. He can't talk.
Anyway, yeah, because usually when it's just me and Kiyan recording, like he's the little spoon and I'm the big spoon.
Yeah. It helps him.
Yeah, it helps.
I'm like,
really.
articulate.
Yeah.
As I'm like grasping him, I'm just like, articulate.
What's it called? Around the clock. So she was just swallowing ibuprofen. Right?
I thought she was
Ibuprofen.
swallowing
Ibuprofen?
something else.
Not dick.
I don't
She
think that
couldn't
would've
do that.
helped.
She couldn't do that.
No, man. Okay, but pause. My case was
You're
not...
gonna say otherwise?
How much dick were you sucking?
No!
dick helped, actually.
That extra protein shot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just saying, I was never that bad.
Oh, okay. So she had it worse than
Yeah.
you. Okay.
I was never that bad.
So you could suck
sorry.
dick while you had it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So she was swallowing that shit around the clock. Pain was nearly unmanageable. After all that, the nausea and the vomiting set in because I'd had so little in my stomach beside medications. I was miserable. Through all of this, my boyfriend was super attentive, asking if I needed anything, anxious to get me to eat and rest. He practically dragged me to the hospital because I'm super stubborn about seeking extra care, and I'm very anti-dependent, and I was in terrible shape. She sounds like a first daughter of a minority family. Whilst this was all happening, he was still consistently initiating sex anytime I appeared to be semi-comfortable enough for any amount of time. There was a day or two I declined, and he was respectful of that, but most days I tried to give him some sexual attention. PIV? What is PIV? POV, I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck is PIV? You know what, now I have to search it out.
Penis insert vagina?
Penis and vagina.
Okay, I was right.
Is it? Oh my god, it is. What the fuck?
Well,
That's just sex.
She can't do oral.
That's just sex.
Okay, but still, oral, sex,
Alright,
sex.
alright, fair enough.
Penis.
Alright.
Pew-pew.
That's what it sounds like. PIV? A little PIV action?
Whatever.
Maybe a little PIA? Anyway, often... Oh, sorry. So, other shenanigans, often more than once. I know his sex drive is naturally higher than mine, and I ultimately do want to meet his needs. Yet, he was not reciprocating the effort to make sure I was satisfied during almost any of this. When I finally started to really feel better, and the last time we had sex, he did just enough for me to get interested in sex, and when he came before me, I nearly cried in frustration. Ooh. Now, here's my thing. Fellas, if there are any men listening to this podcast, if you nut before her, that's fine. That's okay. It's okay, King. It's all right. Just make sure you finish her off afterwards. That's all that matters. They don't care
at some point.
if you finish quick. Some girls are happy with that because they have this like thought process in their head. Like, oh, my pussy good.
Oh, yeah.
My pussy fire. My pussy grippy as fuck. That's fine. That's fine. Just make sure to finish her off so she's just like, I'm satisfied too. That's it. Oh, Tina's grabbing the mic with her big ass tonsils.
Parking officer. Shout out to parking officer because
no.
Shout out,
gas bitch.
Yeah, no. Shout out to parking officer for sucking so much that we got fun stories out of it. Your services were needed mostly for the tea spilling. That's about it. You weren't good for anything else.
Yep.
Anywho, go back to your prayer mat and pray better. Anyway, a day later, after brooding and realizing that we'd have no less than 8 intimate exchanges in a row where there was very little in it for me, I let him have it and basically told him this, and in quotes it says, "The next time we have sex, it better be fucking great for me or I'm going on strike."
Yes, girl.
Pussy strike. Pussy strike. Pussy strike. And then, so he laughed a little at how I'd said it and replied that he was, quote, sorry if it had been subpar lately, and that the length of time in between things probably contributed to that.
What?
Like the time in between? The length of time in between the
sex?
sex?
Sessions? Okay, that's not correct. Whatever.
I would say the opposite.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, I'm just a hoe, so like
Can you read it again? What did he say?
So he said so the length of time in between things probably contributed to that.
So
and then
is he saying that she can't come if they have
no, because she goes on to say no. Here. I think what he means is because I'm assuming they had sex on a frequent basis before, like maybe once every day or something like that. But then while she was sick, they could only have sex like maybe once every 2-3 days or some shit like that. And he
comes too fast, so he can't.
Maybe I don't know.
So he can't eat her out.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you come fast, that's fine. You could still eat her out. You could still finger her shit. You could still finish her off.
He doesn't eat out.
Lack of imagination.
Yo, just pull out any toy and just fuck her up.
She's fucking sick and he's doing this shit.
Yeah, okay. So
do you think he has any consideration for her?
I mean, to be fair, there are people that were sick that still wanted to get railed.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
But she's not one of them.
No, but she's not one of them. You're right. But that is not to say that they don't exist.
Yeah, fair.
But
Yeah,
her
I feel
in this case doesn't really sound
I
like
feel
it.
like if you're sick, you should be the one initiating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because also, I just kind of feel bad. Imagine you're just about to crush your girl in doggy, and she's just like, like breathe, trying to breathe through her fucking swollen tiny mouth. And
So, wait, I gotta sneeze.
Oh no!
That'll probably make it grip real hard though.
Oh my god, it's crushing it. Oh, what? It's like a gorilla grip.
Yo, could you imagine every guy that listens to this? Yo, I'm bringing a fucking like a
Pepper shaker, a pepper grinder. What's
Hey,
that
babe.
for, babe?
Hey,
Don't worry about it.
Candles smell like.
What did you get in this? It's in the middle. Just, throw it at her.
Your dinner's nice.
She just starts fucking sneezing, and the grip is just.
Oh my god!
Doctor in the ER's just there. So what happened? Oh my god, doc! I brought the let me guess, the pepper shaker.
The pepper shaker.
You're the 5th one this week.
Oh my god.
Dick just got ripped clean off.
Oh my god.
By the time we extracted it out of her pussy, it was still pulsing. Anyway, after that very explicit depiction of PIV style,
Yes.
so she went on a pussy strike, and he goes on to say the reason that shit has been kind of trash is because, you know, there's space in between the sex, therefore he's nutting too quick. Which is not an excuse to just get your woman off. Just get her off, bro. Just fucking finish her off. Mm-hmm. Hit her with the, you know, like
salt and pepper.
Yeah, hit her with the salt and pepper, bro. Anyway, so she goes on. So she says, it wasn't really that long in between, and I was making such an effort even though I've been miserable because I know it's important to you. If you want to keep... Can you shut your mouth for fucking...
No, I have
practicing grip, okay?
Oh, my bad.
I have
Nucleosis.
I have 2 more.
Nucleus is the powerhouse.
I have 2 more amoxicillins to take, okay?
Oh my god. Oh lord. So, she goes on to say...
Nucleus is not the powerhouse.
It's mitochondria.
I had to clarify.
I had to
clarify.
Just to let you know, Kat does know what a mitochondria
She
does.
is not stupid.
She's not
Just
stupid.
for everybody's clarification, doctor and teacher, so we're all educated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone here has a degree.
Yes.
Yep. Some worth less than others.
Absolutely. Woo!
Well,
It's okay.
Claim
Claim it.
But yeah,
Claim it.
fucking she goes on to say, if you want to keep having good sex, if you want me to stay interested in our sexual relationship, I get to come to 80% of the time, or you're really gonna have frequency issues because I'm going to lose interest and stop putting in the effort in if it's not fun for me. You go back to relying on you and your sad hand. Damn!
Ooh.
Now, I'll be real with you. 80%, that's
still low.
That's a low bar.
Yeah,
That's a
what
low
I'm
bar.
saying.
It
Like,
should be every
So
time.
I'm saying every
Well,
time.
I'm trying to say, like, I'm trying to make it like a 1-for-1.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
normally.
Or like, you know, because I'm a sick fuck. I'm trying to be lower in the numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm trying to flip
I'm
it.
trying to have her double mine. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's when I'm just like,
It should have been 200%.
yeah, it should be 200%, bro.
Like, I
Anywho,
feel like you really should not be begging for.
you shouldn't be.
80%.
You should not be. You should not be
Yes, you
begging.
shouldn't.
Like, he's
Sorry,
very
pause.
selfish.
Wait, are they married? Or
No,
just...
they are in
They're
a
just living together
relationship.
right
now.
It has
Right?
been
Okay.
a relationship where they've been together for a little over a year now.
Okay, yeah, 28 and 30.
Yes.
Right.
1.5 years.
Sure, let's go with that.
That's what you said earlier.
No, it's a 2.5
2.5.
Oh, 2.5 months they've been living together.
Oh.
Yeah. Anywho, fucking, what do you say? So, after she said that, he didn't argue. He just said, okay, I got it. But there's been no sex since. Honestly, I know I was too harsh. My frustration and emotional exhaustion got the better of me, but I also think it's fair for me to be frustrated. I compromised my comfort and made an effort while I was grieving, because she missed a funeral too.
Yeah.
So not only physically sick, but emotionally distraught as well. Blah, 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 blah. Extremely ill to make sure that his sexual needs were still met. For him to offer no reciprocation, there we go, all week long, really has me salty. Kind of feel like he trespassed on my generosity. Also, I'm not trying to be an asshole and keep score, but I feel like one should naturally understand that if you're having an orgasm 99 to 100% sexual encounters together, and your partner is only climaxing 30 of those or less, that's a low number. I thought he was at least hitting 50. My bad. No. The natural inclination for your partner to offer themselves is going to dwindle. I agree.
Yeah.
Is a female climaxing 80% of the time too much to ask reasonably?
No.
Yeah, no.
TLDR, after more than a week's worth of lackluster sex, I told my man that I need to orgasm during 80% of our sexual encounters if he wants to keep having good sex. Is it too harsh? What's a reasonable orgasm/orgasm ratio? And I'm gonna be 1-to-1. Yeah. Minimum 1-to-1.
She's not being an asshole.
No.
This is ridiculous.
Facts.
She wants naturally what's normal.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Yeah.
This guy's literally like fucking her when she's sick and grieving, and then she's like, "Is 80% too much?"
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh.
Like, honestly, when she said at the start of the story where, like, he's been great, is he really been great, or is he just better than anyone you've been in a relationship in the past?
Yeah.
Is he just not
there is
dog
room
shit?
For growth, let me tell you that.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about his penis.
Yeah.
It's like when so you have like a death in the family or something, and like you take time off work.
Yeah.
At first the boss is just like, oh, like take the time off.
Yeah.
Next day after the funeral, they're just like, oh, so when are you coming back?
Like,
it's like that. Like, now that you feel like that's past, like, okay, so when are we gonna get back on this shit?
Yeah,
now?
I'm just like, bro, can I have like a fucking week or some shit?
Yeah.
But no, they'll never give you that.
No.
Fuck that. No, fuck that shit.
How many days do you think you need to wait until you're the one who initiates sex if your partner's family member just died?
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest.
Probably.
How close of a family?
Okay.
Give me different situations. For the tier of family, I will change my answer. As fucked up as that is to say.
So maybe instead of days, let's talk like emotional cues.
Are me and my partner living together at this point?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Let's talk about emotional cues that make it. Like,
does that make a difference?
Oh, absolutely it does.
Okay.
You'll see why, but absolutely it does. Go on. Sorry.
So let's say it's their grandpa.
Okay, cool. Were they, like, emotionally, how distraught are they?
Like, were they super close?
Like, were they super close, or was... Because I know some people whose grandparents died, and they're like, well, that sucks.
Okay,
they
so
were old.
for the sake of the argument...
Yes.
Like Hat's saying, let's say that these... Whoever, if we say immediate and or other, they are close. Just for the sake of the
cool.
argument.
I am not going to be, hey, yo, let's pipe as soon as possible. If anything, they're grieving as fuck. I am there to comfort them and make sure they're okay.
That's the priority.
Yeah, that's the priority. Their emotional well-being. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs, because that's just what happens when you lose someone that's close to you. But, like, then there's the actual going to the funeral, which is usually, like, that same week, right? Like, or weekend or whatever. So you go through that whole thing. You're, as a partner, you're there for your partner. That's just your, like, not job, but, like, what you should want to do. You want to be there for your partner. You want to check up on them. You want to make sure they're emotionally okay. Like, while, yes, I have sexual needs, this is one of those situations where I'm just, like, if let's say I'm super pent up, right? Let's say I'm fucking horny as shit. I'm like, my dick is just rock hard the entire time, breaking metal, jerk myself off in the washroom for a bit. Or fuck it, if we're living together and I have a little bit of time, like fucking 10 minutes of beating my meat off vigorously, fucking vigorously in coconut oil, bust a nut, okay, I'm good. Now that it's gone, if it comes back, it comes back, but my priority should be making sure my partner's emotional state is, obviously it's not going to be good, but like, what can I do to help? Like, do they need comfort? Do they want someone to vent to? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would just be close, and then, like, what I mean by close is, like, you don't want the person to feel like you're neglecting them. Right?
No.
So, like, be close and, like, intimate with the person, as in, like, comforting.
Mm-hmm.
And
Physical?
then, like,
well, it depends on, like, each person is different, right?
Yeah.
Some people want hugs, some people want somebody to talk to, like...
Yeah.
Just to sit in
Just,
silence.
like,
some
be
people
there,
want,
right?
like, a scoop of ice cream to munch on for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, and then when...
You're just like, I want that right now.
I'm sorry.
You just gave that look. You just gave that look. You're just like, I want
after,
that
like,
right
they
now.
have initiated, like, once since that scenario...
Yes.
Then I feel like it's fair game.
I feel like the same. I would not...
Unless it's, like, immediate after, and
if
they're
the
just,
person-
like, having some weird, like...
If the you
moment
mean
of,
the
like-
person who's grieving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would wait for the like my partner who's grieving to make that first move, right?
Yeah,
I would still be there. Like nothing would change in the sense of like how affectionate I'm being to them, but the affection would not be sexual. It would just be like kisses on the cheek, kisses on the forehead, cuddling is still there, but it's not like, hey yo, let's fuck. It's more so just like, hey, are you okay? Okay, cool. Come here. You want to cry? Let's cry. Like, you want to fucking go down to Baskin Robbins, get an ice cream cone? Let's go.
Fucking stop saying that.
Sorry. The idea's in my head. My bad.
You know how I like ice cream, so...
Yes. I do too.
You
Shit.
You
And I
damn
got,
horse.
I think we're going out.
I
Ice cream
found a
after
new
this.
gelato place, and it's really...
I got
loves
it.
a
Wait,
gelato.
I would actually be down for a gelato.
I got a
Is it
tattoo.
open? Is
I
it?
thought it would be open right
No,
now.
it's like 11.
Yeah.
It would be open.
No.
Well, I got
The
a
best we can do, the best I can offer is McFlurry.
No, Shoppers Drug Mart's got some
Oh,
great Haagen-Dazs, guys.
Fuck, man. Why would you say that, dog? What's wrong with you for
You
that?
asked the wrong people.
Fuck you. I'd be down
And I
to
got
go
a
after
tattoo,
this.
so.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yay!
You even if you didn't have a tattoo, I'd still be
you'd
like,
still
yo,
be into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Don't blame it on a tattoo.
Yeah, like no one needs to. Yeah, the tattoo doesn't change anything. We'd still do it even if you didn't get a tattoo. Anyway, back to the grieving partner thing.
But
Yeah.
I think I was gonna say to that, it's like because what you're mentioning, all that like physical intimacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, and that distinction you said, I think physical intimacy doesn't necessarily always have to equate to
Sexual intimacy. There's a difference between physical intimacy and sexual intimacy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like a lot of people get that shit confused.
Yeah, but I think you still need to remain, like, physically intimate.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like, especially, like, obviously anyone, but especially with women, like, if, like, you feel, like, the retracting of your partner, like, especially when your emotions are already heightened, like, you start reading into it. Like, anyone is just gonna start reading into that. So it's just, like, something to be aware of.
But, like, I feel like that's another... Well, obviously, I would say another part of it is, like, you just lost a loved one, and then if the person, like, who you're the closest with starts pulling away from you, it feels like you're losing something else on top of that.
Yeah.
So I think there's you need to give your partner reassurance on top of, like, emotional support and physical support.
You want to show stability in their life.
Of course, because right now they're fucking going through it. Yeah. And so... I think it would be important to still show your partner all of those things. Now, again, if your partner, that same night they find out about the loss of, like, that immediate family member, just wants to get raw dogged that night, you gotta give it to them. I don't care if they cry during doggy style. You gotta give it to them.
I was thinking that just also, I don't know where the fuck I saw it.
Pipe at the funeral.
What?
Pipe at the funeral. It is no. Pipe at the funeral. That is an actual thing. People...
No, that's not what...
Oh, that's not what you were thinking, but we were thinking... We've seen the same story, right? Yeah.
No, but, like, it's an actual thing, because apparently, like, when... not to everybody, but I guess if you end up finding yourself in that situation, I don't know what the fuck I watched or I read it somewhere, it's like, if you are going into that, like, grieving, that shock, like, the chemicals, the hormones through our body, running through our body, it's the same ones that we have when we're about to, like, have sex.
Oh shit.
So that's why some people are like,
affiliated?
yeah, it's like, okay, well,
That's
like...
how necrophiliacs are made?
Okay,
Whoa.
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so...
Did you Google it?
I literally Googled it. Why do people fuck at a funeral? The need for physical warmth to counteract the physical coldness of flesh that death brings.
Oh, no.
Diana...
Hey, yo, I don't think that's the same thing. I don't think that's the same
not what she
thing.
was talking
That's
about.
not what I was talking about.
I don't know why, but the title is The Unlikeliest Aphrodisiac. Why mourners often hook up at funerals.
There's also, like, a whole thing with... This is, like, totally the opposite direction, but, some people, like, believe, like, the soul lingers for, like,
I got another
48 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh, shit. What would
they
you do
feel
then?
like they feel like the person who passed away, like, sees them still, like, and, like, is, like, with them. So, like, that might also, like, contribute to your partner not wanting to have sex.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not- like Mima just died. If we fuck, she's gonna see what kind of a whore I am.
Yeah, no, like, seriously.
Yeah, no,
like,
no, I get it.
A lot of people do, like...
But, like, could you
believe that.
imagine setting a timer and 48 hours are up? Let's go.
Okay, then.
Yeah. No.
What is... Okay, now, taking at your question, and, like, because we all come from various backgrounds,
Mhm.
but I don't even have an answer to this, so don't even ask me.
Okay.
In terms of, like, religion and culture, is there, like, a specific, like, mourning period?
Yes, there is.
Like, I
You're
know,
not
I
supposed
know
to-
in religion
I
and
don't
culture
know what
there
the
is.
specific
I don't know what it
amount
is,
of
though.
time is. I don't know if it's a month or 6 months, but after that time, you're not supposed to have any sort of like family gatherings or
Yeah.
celebrations, right? So if there is a birthday, I remember this happened. So my cousin was set to have a birthday like 2 months
Yeah.
from like a certain date, and then like a couple weeks before that, my grandpa passed away.
Okay.
And so when he passed away, the weeks after where my cousin was supposed to have that birthday party, canceled.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to celebrate. Which personally, I think is a stupid rule. I don't think it's a religious thing or a... I don't even know if it's a traditional thing. I think it's just something my parents and their family grew up with. So they kind of just kept that going. But for me, I'm just like, yo, if I die, y'all better fucking take some shots. Y'all better fucking pour up at my funeral. That shit better be lit. Sam better be DJing.
No, I should want to...
I want mine to
at
be a
hotel.
party. No, it doesn't have to be at a hotel. But, like, the funeral session better be fun. Y'all better be singing, like, church songs and shit.
Unless you know.
Even though I'm not Christian. I know, that would suck. That is one of my biggest fears, that I'm just gonna outlive
Like,
all of
actually?
my friends. Yes. That I will outlive
I've never
everyone
thought
that
of
I
that.
know and love. I will outlive everybody. I
I've
have
never
this
thought of
weird premonition, because I have had too many close encounters with death at this point, where I'm
Really?
just like, I feel like, in a really weird karmic sense, I'm going to outlive everyone I know and love. And I hate that. I hate that so much.
Fucking vampires.
Yeah, right?
I would hate to be fucking 100 and something. All of my friends are dead. If I had kids, they might have died at that point. Like that bad, right? Like my grandkids are coming to visit, and they're like 40 something, like
And you
almost.
barely even know
And I'm just like, but no, I know my grandkids, but like they're having kids. And I'm just like, bro, I do not want to be that old that I have my yearbook of like high school and I've crossed off every
Oh
picture.
my god, can you
God.
imagine?
Every single last person is dead. Because I'm just like, I want my funeral to be lit, but if everyone's dead, I can't do that. But I also don't want to be the first to die. Well, I'm not the first to die. So, anyway,
Yeah, for me, I don't know what the mourning period is,
Uh-huh.
but I know, like, when someone dies, it's like, bury them
your-
immediately.
What's your culture or like religion?
Muslim, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't
hey,
know.
wait a minute, I've seen you eat pig,
Yeah, no, I'm not that into my culture in the first place.
and I've seen you drink.
All I know is,
What?
like...
You smoke,
And have had sex.
and you fuck.
Before marriage? Oh me, oh my.
Okay,
You're
so
married
the
to the
parking
game.
officer.
Married to the game.
When the queen died, apparently there was 10 days of mourning. So
10 days?
That
Oh.
does anything for
But that's
me.
a queen.
I know.
Yeah, that's the
That's
queen.
No,
special
but here's the
occasion.
thing
I searched
though.
up days of mourning, and that's what came up.
I know when the queen
Uh.
died, a bunch of like my Caribbean friends, like specifically areas that have been taken over by British rule in the past, they were fucking. They were celebrating.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
jamming.
They're
realize,
celebrating.
Oh,
A lot of the fucking world celebrated.
they were.
Yeah.
They were all, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, her husband, her kids, and her entire line.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, man. One of my friends messaged me. He's like, yo, did you hear the news? I was like, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, the queen died. I'm like, oh, am I supposed to care? He's like, nah, have a shot. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I think in Viet culture, because I don't know about, like, religion, but, like, Viet culture, they're supposed to hold, like, obviously you go through, like, the funeral and all that stuff, and then there's supposed to be, like, a vigil. I don't know how long.
A vigil?
Yeah.
What, is that like a ceremony?
No, just, like, I don't know, like...
What? No, I'm sorry, I just don't know what a vigil is.
Oh, it's like... I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know.
It's
I can
like-
search it up.
Google time!
Yeah,
How do
Google
you spell it?
Vigil.
Vigil.
It's like a candlelight vigil.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in
It's
honor.
like an ofrenda. in the Mexican
Yeah!
culture. It's kind of like that. I don't know how to describe it either, though.
Like just a bunch of people.
Uncultured!
Sorry,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a bunch of people holding candles and
It's a
shit.
ceremony.
Is it-
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
alright,
And it's supposed to be like kind of like the immediate family or whatever. And then after that, though,
party.
then it's like a party.
Yeah.
It's like a
There you go, gang,
celebration. It's a celebration of life and like the amount of
Wait,
Hennessy
question.
is-
Does that still happen in the wake of a tragedy or only with natural... Like, does it happen for every death or only for natural deaths?
That's a very good question. I don't
So,
know.
like, if somebody got murdered, knock on wood,
Yes.
but if somebody got murdered in the family,
That's a
fucking
very good question. I
died
don't know.
young, all that shit.
Yeah.
Or maybe they had a surgery, they
Yeah.
they got hit by a car, whatever. They died young. They weren't supposed to die. Do you still go through the same... I can see the vigil happening. Would there still be a celebration?
That's a very good question.
Because I'm
Probably-
assuming the celebration is for their life, right?
Yeah.
But usually when you do that celebration, it's under the assumption they died old, therefore
Yeah,
lived a
of-
long
yeah.
life type shit. But if they died young, or like died as a toddler or some shit, would there still be that same celebration?
Right. That's a very good question. But then also...
For the ones that you've been to, what's the youngest, I guess? Or like, has it always been old people for those celebrations of death?
Mostly old.
Okay.
But very good question. I think in terms of, I'm speaking from like culture-wise, I think it would still be a celebration of life.
Okay.
Because
regardless of how
yeah.
old, it would still be okay.
And then here, I know like, it's not just Viet people, but like Chinese people, they have like, because as a kid, you just go along with all these cultural things. And then as I got older, I learned about them. I'm like, oh, cool. So we have like a thing in Asia called like Tomb Sweeping Day.
Yes.
So it's an actual day. It's kind of like the Day of the Dead.
This is what it sounds like.
It's literally the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Except Asian style.
Okay, Asian style Day of the Dead.
Yeah, Asian style. So, like, there's a day...
There's
a
Sprinkle
day-
little
yeah.
fucking
No.
Asian stereotypes in there.
Yeah, so we go to the cemetery, and then basically it's, like, full-on, like... We have... Bring food. We bring food. It's like a giant picnic.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
It's like Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then you go, and then you, like, have your offerings. You obviously, have your incense or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And you kind of just be like, hey,
This sounded like Coco.
spirit.
But do
yeah.
you- wait.
It's
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
Coco.
So do you do it like by their tombstone or do you do it
like,
anywhere?
No, literally at the
By
tomb.
okay.
It's like you're offering them the food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a day to like...
Kind of a dick move. Imagine being a ghost and they're just like, "Hey, I know you love chicken."
No, you leave
You
it
offer
for them to
it!
eat.
You offer it to them!
You're not eating it. You're leaving
Oh,
it there.
you're just leaving it there?
Yes.
Okay, fair
and
enough.
then you leave it there, but then you also like eat like with kind of like whoever's there celebrating.
I would kind of be chicken. I can't eat just left by my fucking.
The last time we went, my mom got so mad at me, but not really. So we went and like ate oranges are like obviously super like good luck or whatever in Asian culture. So like she brought like a bunch of oranges. And then afterwards, like you clean up the picnic, right?
Okay.
And you whatever. And so then
But like, do you leave the food there and then go?
my mom
or-
leaves coffee there, but like she'll usually at the end we'll usually pack up the food or whatever.
Okay.
So then I was carrying a paper plate of like oranges back to the car, and like I didn't realize they were like dropping one by one. And then I was like, oh shit, I gotta pick them up. So I picked them up, and I was just like you know how Oprah's like, a car for you. And I was like,
All the dead people. All right.
I was like, because the idea of oranges is that, you know, it's like wealth, prosperity, long life.
Your mom's just there like, what the fuck?
That's
Taking away all of our
How
prosperity.
dare you give them love?
I was like, you get prosperity, you get wealth, you get long life. And I was like, oh shit.
You get the fuck.
I was gonna be like, you get long life. Ooh, my bad. Bad choice of words.
I was like, oh shit. My mom was like, stop it, you're gonna curse yourself. I'm like, well, too late.
Too late.
Too late.
It is what it is.
That was funny though.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah. It's like, orange for you, and an orange for you.
Wait, what was the main story now again?
She wasn't an asshole for wanting more orgasms.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
She's in the clear. She's in the clear.
No, now you see how far we drifted.
You know
happens,
what?
don't worry. It happens quite often.
It happens a lot, actually.
In the office I work at, we literally have like this like stress ball material squirrel that we throw at people when they
Oh my
squirrel.
god.
Oh my god.
I feel like we need one.
Yeah.
We do have a corgi.
Oh yeah, true.
You leave my corgi alone.
See, it makes
He's a
for
good
better stories.
Yeah.
I think, personally.
Well, anyway, that's been another episode of Into Now with your boy Nejay and Kiyan. Thank you very much for coming on this week, Kat and Tina.
Yeah.
And Kat, you have a nice time in Australia. Get
Thank
litty.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Woo-woo.
Melbourne.
Look for quokkas.
Look for Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
Don't look for koalas. They have gonorrhea.
Chlamydia.
Or, sorry, chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
They have
And
chlamydia.
they sound scary.
Do they?
You ever fucking hear a koala? I did a project on... Yeah, they're cute to fucking look at. I did a project on them in grade 5. You want to hear one?
Yes, I would like to hear one.
Let's listen to one.
This is what we're gonna sign off with. Koala screams.
koala noises.
Yep.
Alright.
They howl.
The howl?
It's terrifying. Koala. No, that's cute. No.
That's... Oh, I'm sorry. That's cute. That's adorable.
We're just gonna leave it on the...
Little.
Some koala ASMR.
Oh, I love that koala.
She's growling.
It sounds like...
A creaky door.
Yeah, it sounds like...
Okay, wait.
It's just hungry.
Wait. Motherfucker. I want you to...
This is building up to it.
I know!
It just sounds like...
That's an ad.
Whoa, we don't pay that
We don't
shit
get
around here.
Sponsored by it.
You get that shit out of here.
Fucking play.
Have you guys ever
Australian
watched the
male
Snoop
koala
Dogg,
mating
like-
call.
Oh, the smoke thing?
No, the Snoop Dogg narrating.
What the?
That's the koala.
Sounds like a pig.
Sounds like live.
Sounds like a Nilajit
Wow!
snoring. This is Nilajit snoring right here.
It does sound like a pig.
Yeah. So apparently that's the sound a koala makes when it's trying to fuck.
I'm aroused.
Add that to your masterclass?
That's it, doing massive.
Oh, I'm aroused.
They're fucking terrifying.
Well, now that you guys know what an aroused koala sounds like, we'll let you off with that.
Yeah.
I hope you guys haven't been jerking off or fucking to koala noises, but now that you know what it sounds like, have fun with that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Enjoy. Bye.
Bye, mate.
Bye.